All right, welcome everyone. This is Rajneesh Gupta, and I'm with Jamin Pathak. This is our mock interview series. Uh, I guess you are already familiar with the process. Jamin will be the interviewer, and I'll be the candidate. Uh, Before we go ahead, make sure you subscribe the channel. If you are an existing subscriber, make sure you press the bell icon so that you get notified quickly. All right. So without taking much time, let's get started. Hi, Jamin. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Rajnish?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for having me here. Yeah.
So my today's question are
Uh-huh.
on Windows Defender. Have you ever worked with Windows Defender?
Yeah, I worked with it. Yes.
So tell me your experience working with Windows Defender.
So yes, I mean I worked in deploying, configuring Windows Defender for endpoint, and also worked in onboarding agents using MSI scripts, so that we can push it through the Active Directory, and also worked in addressing different vulnerabilities on Windows Defender. At looking at those vulnerability, looking at recommendation related to updating the .NET framework or updating vulnerabilities related to OpenSSL and remediating those vulnerabilities as well. And also worked in looking at different alerts, different kind of alerts related to suspicious remote activities or sensitive credentials, memory read, I guess, and maybe suspicious file registered on the endpoint, and then classifying the alert as true alert or maybe false alert, working and creating suppress rule for either on the device or in the organization level as well, and then also using the submission feature where we can really submit the samples for analysis. The sample could be email, sample could be the URL or email attachment. I also worked in doing, not really advanced hunting, but yeah, I mean, medium level of hunting where I worked in running queries on Defender using different schemas such as maybe attack techniques, folder path, detection sources, account domain. So yeah, pretty good with that. Even worked in managing the configuration, managing the licenses, looking at all the assets on the Windows Defender as well. So yeah, that's what my experience have been. Yeah.
Okay, good. Tell me different methods to onboard Windows 10 machine.
Well, as per their configuration, you know, on Windows Defender for endpoint, we have options like local script, but that can only work for 10 devices. We can use the local script only for the 10 devices. Um, that's as per the current settings. We also have an option for group policies. We can also do it through the configuration manager, the Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. We can do it with MDM or maybe Microsoft Intune, or yeah. So these are some of the popular and common one, but I think there is VDI or onboarding script as well for any non-persistent devices. Sorry. So these are the options I know, and around three of them I've tried personally. I've tried local scripts. I've tried with the group policies. I've even used the Microsoft Intune for pushing those scripts. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Then how you are going to verify if the device is properly onboarded and reporting to the service?
So basically, when we log into our Defender dashboard, we
Mhm.
can verify from the endpoint itself. We can see all the devices if that has been connected. Or second thing, we can go into in the setting tab where we also have the detection script. In order to verify if it's reporting the services or not, we can use the detection script. We can run on the command prompt of the Windows itself, on the Windows machine, and if If it is successful, the detection script will be marked as completed, and a new alert will get appeared in probably a few seconds. Sometime it may take few minutes as well, but that's a way we can verify. So yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Yeah, Rajneesh, this is all I have for today's.
All right. So thank you so much, Jamin. Thank you so much.
You're
So
welcome.
all right. So everyone, this was the a quick interview, mock interview, and it's time for a detailed explanation on Windows Defender. Let me share my screen, and I'll show you the live Windows Defender experience for you. Okay, this is how the Windows Defender for endpoint really looks like. On the top, you have your incidents. We have alerts, and we have hunting option as well, threat hunting, where you can run some custom scripts. So you can add scripts related to timestamp, so it will be taken here. And you also have an option of submissions. So if, let's say, you want to submit some malicious file or email attachment URL, you can do it from here. So you can go to email section. You can select the submission type. Maybe it's email, URL, or email attachment. Then you can specify how exactly you want this to be classified or categorized. You can specify it, and you will get the results. Um, Next, you have a couple of other options as well. You also have threat intelligence options. You can look at different intel profiles. This is the threat analytics. You can look at different intel profiles. You can look at different intel projects as well. And other than that, there is the most important thing is the I'm saying this is something which where you spend a lot of time, which is vulnerability management. So you can go into the vulnerability management dashboard. This is where you will find all the vulnerabilities of your networks. You can currently see you have these are the topmost vulnerabilities in your system. And then you can look at it like update Oracle VM VirtualBox and all this different recommendation. You can see these are all recommendation. These are not critical vulnerabilities, and then you can work in remediating them. Okay, you can also look at the inventories. Inventory is like the database of all the softwares, modules, and packages and in the system. Next, we also have an option of reports. You can get the reports of all the incidents, alerts. You can see the reports. You can export reports related to security, query response, threat protection, monthly summary, security summary, vulnerable devices, device health, firewall, device control, email, everything. You can also have a quick glance over the overall system health or the service health as well. You can also specify the permission for different services into the network and users as well. So you can make sure who can access what. So it's a role based access control. If you want to look at the configuration or onboard system, you can go to the endpoint. In the setting, you have the endpoints, and then from here you can go to the device management, and you have onboarding and offboarding. So you can go to the onboarding tab, and from here you can select your endpoint. Maybe let's say you want to install or onboard Windows Server. You can go to the Windows servers, and you will get a script accordingly. You can see this is the detection test. If you remember, this was Jamin's questions as well. So we can use this detection script to verify if our if our endpoint has been onboarded properly or not. Okay. We can even onboard Windows 10 and Windows 11 as well. And you can see these are all different methods we can onboard endpoints. So we have local script, group policy, endpoints, MDM solutions. You can download the onboarding package, and then this can be your detection test then. Okay. You also have multiple options for alert suppression. So you can even create suppression rules. It could be on the device level or maybe in the group level. You can also look at different indicators. So these are like IOCs for file hashes. I mean, not IOC every time. It could be observable as well. So URL, domain, IP address, file hashes, certificates. Then you also have an option for web content filtering. Of course, for this, the organization use firewalls and their web filtering features, URL filtering features, or proxy solutions as well, like Zscaler or Blue Code Proxy. But you can even create some policies over here as well. Although it's not gonna be that complex or advanced capability, but it's there. Okay. Then you have automation upload feature and asset rule management feature. You have permission, device group, licenses, advanced features. These are general rules. Okay, so don't worry about it. These are all general feature related to license, advanced feature, enforcement scope, Intune permission. Intune, if you have Intune in your network, this could be very helpful on those situations. All right. So, all right. So this is just a quick tour of Microsoft Defender for Endpoint solution. Let me know if you have any question in your mind. I would love to answer that. This is me, Rajneesh Gupta with Jamin Pathak. Bye for now.